guys, it's Kenyana and I'm back with another YouTube video for this week. So this week's episode is called Soul Food and Schedules, A Life in Motion. And so this episode is going to encompass a lot of talking about what's on my plate. There's a lot of things on my plate and I'm looking to take some things off. So I want us to explore what's on the dish, or the paper plate as I would call it right now, because it's definitely doing some bending and we don't want it, breaking or anything. So currently there are 9 things on my plate and I'll list them here in the video. Starts with parenthood. I have my master's degree program, work, of course, apartment hunting, mental health podcast, bills. I don't think Destiny's Child said it that many times, but building my nonprofit organization, writing my second book, which is going to be a mental health fiction book, and then therapy, healing relationships that need healing, right? So with that being a lot on my plate, and I took notes, y'all, to help me kind of stick with not dragging out this video too long. Let's talk about soul food real quick, and what that means to me, because I'm not talking about like the movie Soul Food or Big Mama or something like that, where she cooked fried chicken every Sunday, they all be at the dinner table. I'm not talking about that, okay? I'm talking about things that actually feeds the soul, friendships and things. So I'm gonna see y'all over here. Soul food to me are the staples of like a healthy friendship, being emotionally and mentally aware, or in a healthy place, having effective, functional relationships, and also, relationship with God, and then a good old-fashioned purpose check, because I feel like that's very important. One, without God, I'm nothing. I know that I'm nothing without God. But also I understand that in order for me to fully be who I am, that getting rid of old habits and welcoming new ones is essential. And if I can't do that, then it puts a halt on receiving blessings that are here for me. So here's a question. This is something we're going to discuss. I want y'all to leave comments in the box below. How should I restock my plate, okay, without being like a gluttony to life and always trying to put everything here, and here on my plate, almost like being at the buffet and I'm taking a lot of everything, I'm putting it on my plate and I'm trying to devour it. It's almost like I'm swallowing the elephant whole instead of chewing it off piece by piece. And am I gonna admit that I need help? Yes, I need help. I need help to stop packing things on a plate that's not meant to hold so many things. And to be okay with that understanding that, all right, let me get a new plate and let me restock that plate accordingly. So after going through the 9 that I shared earlier on in the video, there are 3 things that just will not ever come off of any plate I use, whether it be paper plate, glass, or plastic. I don't know. It just won't come off. Parenthood is not coming off, work and career, and as well, until school is finished, school definitely is not coming off of there. So with those 3 things on my plate, I want y'all to help me do the math, okay? With identifying maybe 2 things right now that I could focus on and complete in a timely manner. So let's kind of go over my personal box and then we're going to go over my professional box. So in my personal box, there are 3 things right now, right? So let's start with therapy and healing relationships. That is essential, I feel like, because it connects me to a lot of things on a business aspect, how I communicate and how I deal with people. All right, but even just the time frames alone on all of these things are time consuming, right? But for therapy and healing, I can't really put like a time frame on that. Second thing, apartment hunting. So for me, with looking at where I want to go, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little sick of Florida. I'm getting sick of Florida. And I might give it one more year. I might not give it one more year. We'll see. But that's in my personal box as well as bills. So I think the upside right now to staying at home with my dad would be I only have 4 bills. I have car note, car insurance, and I have my phone bill, and then I have Summer's phone bill. Summer's my daughter. She is a 10-year-old who walks around with an iPhone 12. Due diligence to her father, okay? Wasn't even my thing. But even with that, I'm thinking about making some adjustments with that, because that's crazy. Now, let's talk about my professional box. So my professional box as well has 3 things. It has my mental health podcast show, which we start filming in the fall of this year. And then also building up my nonprofit. So talking about grants, making connections and partnerships with schools and other similar organizations who support the same mission and goals that I'm on for my nonprofit. The third one would be my book, my fiction mental health book, which I'm very excited about. When I think about it, it puts a smile on my face. But again, I'm doing a lot. So I want y'all to leave a comment. Let me know what 2 do you think I should add in addition to the 3 already on my plate. For me, book writing, talking about the whole process of it, including distribution and publishing, takes 90 days, okay? Building up a nonprofit or a business period in general, that's a long-term goal. That is not really a short-term goal. It takes time. And the podcast, I think maybe doing a test episode or a pilot and then putting it on YouTube and other social platforms might be a test that could be tried. But y'all leave a comment. What should I do? That's life right now for me. Yeah, so that's what I'm working on. And I guess I will check in with y'all after these broadcasted messages, because there's a lot going on. There really is. Oh, one more thing, y'all. So I need to do a life check, right? Or a purpose check. There are 4 things currently, if I'm being transparent, that is very bothersome to me. One is I've been feeling emotionally drained lately, and that's due to a pool or mixture of things and people. And so I need to figure that out. Second thing is personal smotherance. I feel like a lot of people or certain things pertaining to people, it's almost like coming in and sucking up my personal space, or the boundaries or the lines that I draw, it gets crossed. At least that's how I feel. So I got to work on that, right? Because I feel myself slipping back into the old me that I took some time to really retract on, which is the moody, attitudey, don't really care, don't really show any compassion self. I'm trying not to slip back into that. And I'm praying, but I think that has to be dealt with. And then just finding peace in my life. When I mean that, I'm just talking about peace in a sense of like, I just need everything to be still, but I understand that we live a life where nothing's going to be still. It's going to keep rotating and moving and floating and all of that. And I have to be able to adapt, because usually I am a person who can adapt very well. But lately a lot has been going on, and peace is what I need. So y'all pray for me, leave some advice, let me know what 2 things to add to the plate while I take these other things off, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Honey, I sure will. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye. Bye.